Today is August 6th, 2023. I am Rodney Tate, and I am
split pace, 11 minutes, 57 seconds per kilometer.
I am just crossing 3 kilometers on another training hike. Just doing a maintenance hike today. I did a long hike yesterday, 30 kilometers in about 5.5 hours, preparing for the Spartan Ultra 50 kilometer race in Granbury, Texas in October 21st to be exact. So, some reflections from yesterday's hike and some learnings today. Yesterday I wore hiking boots and of course had 2 trek poles, pretty much wearing the exact same thing as yesterday, except today I have, you can see them, I can't tell, I have some Innovate trail running shoes instead of the hiking boots. The point of changing to the trail running shoes is to see the difference in my feet. Yesterday after the hike, of course it was 30 kilometers, my arches were very sore, my toenails were very sore, and I had a blister on the right heel. And so today I put on some blister tape before the hike, and I also did a 1 hour high intensity interval workout in the garage, and then set out on this hike. I also learned from reading Spartan pages that yesterday I thought there would be 30 obstacles. Today, in fact, I read there will be 60 obstacles. So 60 obstacles in 50 kilometers. You can do that math. But one less than every kilometer. It's a lot of stops. So I may have to adjust my pace for those. I got to the top of a hill, so I'm going to work my way back down. Just doing incline and decline training and get the most bang for the buck. So now I'm going back down. So, more obstacles. I also read that trek poles are actually not allowed on the race course. They may give you an advantage, so no one's allowed to use trek poles, which is a huge setback to my expectations. Trek poles are hopefully the only thing that's keeping me from having a sprained ankle or anything else during the race. So now I just need to be extra careful on the race day. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to train with them, because the worst thing possible would be to have an injury before race day. So I'm going to use these trek poles to give me stability while I'm doing my training. I also took a look at the trail map. Last year I think the trail was actually 57 kilometers instead of 50. It varies year to year. And there's quite a few water stations. So an alternate to my strategy is to take very little water or just an empty bladder and fill it up in worst case scenarios, but count on the water refill stations to stay hydrated, and so I don't have to carry as much weight. The carrying of weight is one of the few things you have control over. And the less weight you carry, the easier it is, but you need essentials. I looked at a lot of photos from last year's race, and of course there's always a large variety of racers, but I saw quite a few people that had nothing but their shorts and shoes. Just them and shorts and shoes. No shirt, no water hydration, no supplies. Of course they did have a headlamp, which I think they probably tossed in their pocket when they were done. But there's those people which probably have extreme amount of confidence in their abilities and capabilities. And then there's plenty of people that had backpacks, camelbacks, racing vests like what I'm wearing. I'm definitely wearing a race vest at this point in time. I'm still on board with that, but maybe no water, maybe just carry some supplies. I think a change of socks would be valuable, and a very minimal first aid kit, which would be like blister tape and some headache medicine.